Hello everyone, and thank you very much for joining this presentation. This paper, titled Collusion within the UK Construction Industry: An Ethical Dilemma, is trying to look into the potential of collusive activities within the UK construction industry. As we all know, competition in any business is inevitable, and in lucrative businesses such as construction, this becomes very intense. Despite having rigorous regulations and well-thought procedures in place to enhance the transparency of activities and guide people through towards a more righteous practice, illegal activities are ever present in any construction industry. Previous studies have shown that this has been a problem in not only developing countries but also developed countries such as Canada, United States and Netherlands, even likes of South Africa. Here you can see just a sample of a news search in Google with the word collusion in construction industry, which was done just a few days ago. This clearly indicates that there is a threat to the industry as a whole, and there are numerous warning signs that the problem is prevalent within the industry and needs to be dealt with. From this perspective, the primary aim of this study is to investigate the potential for the UK construction industry to be involved in collusive activities. For this purpose, a thorough literature review was performed, the summary of which can be seen in this slide. As can be seen, it's been divided into overseas and the UK context to make it clear. There are a number of rather holistic studies, including Wells, Lee and Cullen, Lee and Sean, and Jones and Kovacic, which all indicate the existence of collusion in particular. To achieve the aims of this research, a mixed method approach of exploratory sequential design using a combination of qualitative and quantitative research was implemented. Secondary research in form of literature review, as shown before, was initially adopted to review the previous findings of overseas construction industries in order to establish a benchmark. Primary research followed this with a qualitative phase involving the interviewing of industry professionals to provide a comparison with previous literature findings. The main themes were identified and are presented in here for your attention. However, it would be extremely difficult to ascertain the issue of collusion from the industry in its entirety unless the correct pool of professional respondents are selected. As a result, following the interviews, a sample of 22 respondents were collected, and the questions were ratified based on the interview results to investigate and comply with the themes found in literature review. The questions were evolved mainly around the potential and the existence of collusion in construction industry, the role of ethics, the motivations for collusive practice, the information about conceivable imposed penalties, and also the information provided for individuals within the firm and industry level. Although there are some dissimilarities in opinions, overall the research concluded that there are areas on the construction industry that need improving, but changing the attitudes and behaviors through education will significantly reduce the potential for collusive activities within the UK construction industry. As can be seen from this last slide, the main outcome of this research from the author's point of view is the role of ethics and how there still seems to be a form of confusion in terms of what ethics actually stands for and how ethics has got different meanings to different people. And the other more important outcome was the highlighted role of professional bodies and how the codes of conduct created by those professional bodies can actually address some of the main shortcomings within the construction industry for contractors and subcontractors, and how these codes of conduct, should they be practiced and implemented in their entirety, could actually enhance the understanding of individuals towards these collusive activities. Thank you very much for listening to this presentation, and I shall be happy to take any questions afterwards.